Okay, now I'm using Internet Explorer, so we're going to take a moment and we're going to install this toolbar. Now what I would recommend that you do is to install the toolbars for all the different browsers that you use, because as soon as you start adding a bookmark, this easy to find button is going to go away. You can still do it, you'll just have to look a little bit harder to find the button. So now we're going to get the feature-rich Digo toolbar. It takes me to this page, and so I'm going to click Install the toolbar. It has the directions for me, so it tells me to download, then I'm going to run it, and then I'm going to restart my browser. So if you can see down here at the very bottom of my screen, it asks me if I want to run this, so I'm just going to say yes, I do. I'm going to select run again. Now here is the end user license agreement. I would recommend you read all of these before clicking I agree. But for the sake of time, so we are going to allow them to close all Internet Explorers automatically. So I am going to enable my toolbar. So I need to sign in so that I can use it. Okay, now my toolbar is ready to go. So there's a few things that you're going to notice. So I'm going to go to a different site. So if I would like a quick view, I've got the Digo sidebar. And if I click here, it's going to show me my library. So right now my library is completely empty. But if I did have things in here, I could search, I could look at the list. I have a lot of different options. Okay, so now I want to save this page. I would like to bookmark it so I can access it later. So I'm going to the Bookmark tab, bookmark this page. Once again, it gives me the URL. It has a title of the page for me, has a place for me to give the description of the site. So I'm just going to put APA resources. Once again, very important to tag my resources. This is going to help me find them. So I can use those that they recommend: APA, Writing Guide, OWL, Purdue, Reference. Now, when I select more options, normally it's like this, more options, I want to add my resources to a list. A list works just like a folder. I just have to put which list I would like to add it to. So I am going to create a new list, and I'm just going to call mine APA Resources. And I have to decide if I want it public or private. If it's public, anyone can view it. If it's private, it's only for me. Very careful, make sure you select Create first. Now my list is created, and I can select Save. And you notice that it immediately shows up in my library. Now if I want to go to my Digo library, all I have to do is select my library, and I'm in my library. That's all there is to it. If I decide I don't want this Digo sidebar to show, I will select here, and I can make it come and go as I please. And just like the other pages, I have the option to highlight. This one I can choose my color. I can highlight in pink if I would like. So I'm going to highlight this summary in pink. Now when I go to my library over here and refresh it, the material that I highlighted is right there. If I would like to leave a sticky note, I can do that as well. I can send this resource to someone else. I can mark it to read later. So I still have a lot of options. And that's all there is to it.